Welcome. In this video, I'll guide you through creating your first Unreal Engine C++ project. This project will serve as the foundation for hosting plugins as we progress through the plugin development course. If you haven't yet set up Visual Studio or Unreal Engine, I recommend watching the earlier installation videos first. Creating a C++ project in Unreal Engine. Start by launching Unreal Engine. Once open, 1. Select Games as the project type. 2. Choose the third-person template. 3. Switch to the C++ option, not Blueprints. 4. Name your project. For this tutorial, I'll call mine CPP Plugins Course. You can choose any name you prefer. After creating the project, Unreal Engine will open the new project in the editor. Visual Studio 2022 will launch with the associated solution file. Exploring the project in Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, you'll see your project structure in the Solution Explorer. If the Solution Explorer isn't visible, go to the View menu and select Solution Explorer. Your project files will be organized under the Games folder. The folder name matches the project name you chose earlier. Before exploring further, wait for Solution Analysis to complete. This process sets up IntelliSense and ensures all dependencies are properly scanned. Launching the editor from Visual Studio. To run your project directly from Visual Studio, 1. Ensure the configuration is set to Development Editor. 2. Click the Local Windows Debugger button. This action builds your project and launches the Unreal Engine editor. If you make changes to your C++ code, you'll need to rebuild the project before relaunching the editor. Example: adjusting character jump height. To demonstrate, I'll modify the character's jump height. 1. Open the character's C++ file in Visual Studio. 2. Adjust the jump height value, e.g., increase it to 3000. 3. Save the changes, rebuild the project, and relaunch the editor. After rebuilding, you'll see the updated jump height in the editor. Troubleshooting corrupted projects. If your project encounters issues, you may need to clean up specific folders. The following folders can be safely deleted to resolve common problems: .vs, Visual Studio browsing information and IntelliSense, binaries, intermediate. After deleting these folders, regenerate the project files by right-clicking your .u project file and selecting Generate Visual Studio Project Files. To streamline this process, I've provided a script that automates folder cleanup for projects and plugins. You can find this script in the course resources or on Patreon. Reopen the project in Visual Studio. That's it for this video. If you'd like to access the cleanup script or other resources, check the links on Patreon.